Hi everyone. I am back to share another poem with you. It's called Waiting, so I hope you enjoy it. Waiting for brighter days. Our dreary ways keep us in our graves. Coping for some order in our lives. Hoarding our tears like we have no water left in our pipes. Stealing memories from our past because we can't get over our pain. So we sit in the rain, still hoarding our tears, waiting for the train to come and take us away. We're waiting and waiting our time away. No longer seeing the path ahead like we did when we were young. When our problems seemed so small because we'd only just begun. Through our imagination we ran. Time went by slower. Thought our lives could never be over. But when that purity leaves, when our innocence is buried under the leaves, we no longer jump into that pile every fall. We no longer take that leap, never knowing how deep it will be. Instead, we rake the leaves into plastic bags, put them out for the trash, and never looking back at the times we once had. Never showing signs of the fun we once had. We may laugh, but the bellying sound rarely shows. Instead, only we know when our smile is true. We've had to fake happiness so many times. Sometimes even on the brightest days, the colors we see are all shades of blue. Some may be bright, pretty to the sight, but the darker tones still linger, and they lie below each of our figures, following us around like our shadows on the ground, disappearing only when their color surrounds us, when the darkness takes over and we feel like we need to fight to get through it. So we're hitting ourselves, because we are the only ones who ever knew what was hidden deep within our crevices. Too deep for words. Our truths become evident to us through time, but they're still too deep for words, so we keep them inside. Something so deep within our souls, it must depend on our trust. Like Santa, in the invisible magic dust he sprinkles over us each holiday season. It brings a love, a joy that seems to hide unless we have a reason to let it thrive. His spirit survives even if his body stays up in the skies. Because the truth of the clause is beyond the physical. Yet we believe in the power of his magic, and we make it believable. So the kids on Christmas morning can wake up and imagine the miracles that happened the night before. See, beauty doesn't always come when the world is bright. Sometimes the night brings with it a new sight, a new image of how things can take flight even when there is no wind. An airplane flies so high even though it begins on the ground, with no breeze to keep it high. Just the power of the human mind that created an opportunity to get us places that would take years to get to on foot. We have created opportunities to soar through the skies, yet we don't seem to feel truly alive long enough to embrace it. Instead, we replace it. We created autopilot so that we could face life without really having to face it. Saying it's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. Embrace that and keep moving. Repress the pain and hope it goes away. Clear our minds to balance our highs and lows. Yeah, positive energy flows, but the negativity travels faster. Maybe it's because of the repression. We are filled with so much pain, it only makes sense that we fuel negative energy like it's a motor. Without fuel, that motor dies. Our cars won't run, and then we can't ride. It's like we can't survive without the hate. But happiness still flows even when it's neglected. So tell me, what does that say? To me, it says that a smile is so strong, it has the ability to take us all the way. If we can be stuck without seeing a way through, yet still smile when we make it to another day, well, I think that says something. Maybe. Hopefully. Happily, I have faith that as individuals we can clear our pain and make room for a day when the dark blues fade and the pinks and the yellows can find a way. And that was it. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to hear more, I'm going to be posting more. So just keep an eye out on my pages, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and I'll keep you updated. Thank you.